Hi guys, and welcome back to Reads Readers with your host, Client. And as the title suggests, this is our quarter one picks for 2026 for the BAA Book Club. If you do not know what the BAA Book Club is, it is Books Addicts Anonymous. It is a book club that I run with my booktube little sis Hope from It's Hope's Books, and we read queer joy every month, queer rom-coms of all different identities, sexualities, genders, and have a good time discussing and promoting queer joy. Before we get into January, February, and March's picks, I do have a couple little new notes to talk to you guys about. We do have one new co-host that will be joining us as a permanent co-host starting in January, and that is Drew from Drew's Ambitious Reading. I think he is going to be an amazing asset to come along with this. I knew I wanted some more queer voices to come join me and Hope as we discuss these books, and I'm so excited to have him. We also have another co-host that may or may not join throughout the year. She is not I'm not labeling her as a permanent, but she does, because she has a lot of things to do on her own, on her channel and stuff like that. And I have her pulled up here because I want to make sure I get her last name right. I never get it right. But it is Kathy Tryhart. Tryhart? I could never pronounce her last name, girl. But she is the host for the Queer Lit Readathon that goes throughout the year, and we will probably, me and Hope and Drew will probably take part in some of her stuff to support her as she supports us and stuff like that. So that is our little stuff we needed to talk about. If you hear any sounds, I do have my laptop open over here. I do have some things written down, but that way I can at least give you the descriptions for the books and we can have a ball. I will say we are still looking for guest hosts for January and February. So if you would like to join us for one of those months, just message me on Instagram, comment down below, in any of the Discords that I'm in. If you know what Discords I'm in, just message me and let me know. Does either of these sound like up your alley? Let us know. Okay, so let's just get into this. And for January's book, I'm not going to read you the full description. I have some bullet points for you that I think are going to be fabulous. So our pick for January is, hold on, I'm going to do this right. Okay, guys, so our pick for January is Home Ice by Olivia Lynd. We chose this for trans representation. I'm always looking for more trans rom-coms, and this one is trans meets hockey. Hockey? And with the success of Heated Rivalry and other hockey romances, I have never read a trans hockey story, and I thought this would be a brilliant book. And it just sounds so good, and it's not well known, and I'm hoping this is like a huge win for us. It has down here, it shows, excuse me, it's just my bad luck to have the world's hottest next door neighbor. A neighbor who happens to be the star goalie for the Salt Lake City Sting. Even worse, I'm stuck working with him all season. Ah! Home Ice is a spicy, funny, sometimes angsty standalone professional hockey romance featuring a trans heroine and her way too hot hockey goalie neighbor. It says next door neighbors, forced proximity, found family, he falls first, slow burn, and dual POV. I cannot wait for this. Listen, Linda. Trans hockey. We have not done a hockey book since our very first BAA pick, which is the new guy by Serena Bowen. We have not done a hockey book since then. And I have been dying to put a hockey book on this list. Ugh. So for January, we will be reading Home Ice by Olivia, Lynd. And I am so excited. I do know, unfortunately, this one doesn't have an audiobook, I don't think. I do know it's on KU, I do believe. Let me pull up Amazon and let us see. I totally forgot to pull this up, guys. But Home Ice, Olivia, Lynd. Yes. It is. Yes, it is free on KU. But sadly does not have an audiobook. But it's 444 pages. Okay. It's hockey. I'm gonna eat it alive, so whatever. But that is our January pick, which is Home Ice by Olivia Lynd. Okay. And for February, which we do not have a co-host for yet either, is Where There's Smoke by Aricka Alexander. This is a Bipoc Sapphic Firefighter romance. Sapphic Firefighter? Yes, please. Yes, please. Yes, please give it to me now. So I have it pulled up right over here. Let us see what this is about, shall we? Where there's smoke, there's bound to be a fire. However, fire never smelled this good. Everyone knows Phoenix Fee Preston as the gorgeous, gentle giant, always ready to help in any way she can with a smile on her face. Ever since she was younger, she was always looked. She had. Maybe I should talk a little slower, guys. Ever since she was younger, she has always looked up to her grandfather, the town's fire chief. She admired him and respected him, and having been raised by him since the age of 6, so it's only natural that when she turned 18, she followed in his footsteps, becoming the first and only female firefighter in the small town of Tucker, Louisiana. It's small town. Oh, sorry, I'm a sucker for a good small town. When her grandfather passed away suddenly, she left town because it was hard being there when he wasn't. It isn't until a year later that she finally returns. And as if the universe was gifting her for returning, she runs into a beautiful woman who immediately captures her heart. Not only with her beauty, but with a slice of strawberry shortcake. However, the moment is short lived, and the woman disappears from her life, leaving only the taste of the sweet dessert and her name behind. A year later, that mysteriously intriguing woman permanently moves to town to take over her late grandmother's bakery. Angel Savio, Savoie, Savory? Duh. Angel Savory has spent a great deal of her adult life avoiding small towns because of the bad memories she had involving her parents' death. But now she has no choice but to move to one. To her surprise, the town quickly grows on her, and she can see herself putting down roots in Tucker, especially after she reconnects with a certain very attractive female firefighter who stops at nothing to make her smile. Ooh. And I do have a couple bullet points for it. The fact that it is POC, African, Sapphic, both are of African descent. Small town, firefighter, and pastry chef slash bakery owner. Plus size and curvy female main characters, and it's labeled sweet and spicy. Listen, you have no idea how freaking excited I am for this. This sounds so cute, so up my alley, and I hate to say it. Oh, I need to look this one up too, don't I? I don't think this one has an audiobook either, sadly, but where there's smoke, Aricka Alexander. I do know this one. Oh no, this one has an audio. Hey, must have gotten an audio recently. Hi. But it is also on KU. And for March, we are reading How to Date a Prince by Hayden Stone. This was chosen for MM representation, and it's also written by a male author. So I think this is going to be so much fun. And I have been dying to check out Hayden's books. And I do know that Mandy, who joined us this year in February, will be joining us back. Mandy is from the.autumn.reader_ on Instagram. I will have Mandy linked down below. And I am just so excited for this one. So this one is what happens when the British Crown Prince falls in love with an American influencer who wants to get rid of the monarchy. Can we say red, white, and royal blue? But with more politics? I don't know how much more politics you can get than that. Prince Augie swears he's no kind of dashing prince. Daydreamer, private, and also secretly very gay. He's instantly horrified when his father, reality TV addict King James, signs Augie up for a reality TV show to promote the monarchy, where the man with the most talent wins. And to help find Augie a bride, the very last thing Augie wants, but duty calls. When Augie finds out his co-star, irritatingly gorgeous Thomas Golden, the charismatic dual American English heir to the Golden Hotel fortune, it's another step too far. There's at least one problem. Prince Augie's already recently crossed paths with Thomas Golden on a disastrous night in a London club. Plus, there's that whole second, not so small, not so secret problem. The Golden family wants to get rid of the monarchy. Once Augie and Thomas arrive on the set of the English countryside, it's already unapologetically hate at first sight. It's going to be a very long summer of filming until sparks fly beneath the screen or scenes. They make a searing heat wave all their own as they secretly date. But soon, real reality strikes, and Augie must choose between the life he's destined for as the future king or dare risking everything for love. I am so excited. I know both me and Hope have been dying to read another royalty like romance, and I bloody can't wait. This is gonna be so much fun. But those are the picks for the first quarter of BAA for January, February, and March. Again, January is Home Ice by Olivia Lynd. February is Where There's Smoke by Aricka. Why is that so hard to say? Aricka Alexander. And then for March is How to Date a Prince by Hayden Stone. And I am so happy that Drew and occasionally Kathy are going to be joining us. I would like to thank them for this crazy, wonderful ride. And I'm also excited to have Mandy back joining us. It's going to be a blast. And I cannot wait to see what 2026 has in store for all of us. I feel like this is going to be the gayest year yet. And I cannot wait. It's gonna be so much fun. So much fun. Okay, I'm singing that, but in my head, all I can think is all the things she said, all the things she said, running through my head, running through my head. All the things she said, all the things she said, running through my head, running through my head. Sorry. Me and the roommate, I just got her to watch last week's and today's episode of Heated Rivalry. So, not obsessed at all. But those are the picks for the quarter one of 2026. Comment down below and let me know, are you joining us on any of them? Again, we are still looking for guest hosts for January and February. If you would like to join us on screen discussing the books and things like that, let us know down below. Also, comment down below, do any of these sound like fun to you? Is there any queer books that you guys think we should read, even if it's not for the book club? Is there any major queer book that you think I need to read? Let me know down below. And if you don't have anything else to say, leave me yellow hearts down below, because we're all about shining the sun and promoting queer joy here. So that is all I've got for you guys. If you like this video, hit that thumbs up. If you're new, hit that subscribe. And you know you want to hit that bell icon to see everything so you're not in the dark. So until next time, guys, embrace your inner rainbow. Take care of your mental health. Hydrate or mummify, as they say. And until next time, I hope you guys have a fabulously gay day, month, year, whatever it is when you're watching this. I hope it's fabulously gay. Bye!